Greetings! Today I am doing sheet mulching. Last week it was stick mulches. This week it's sheet mulching, and that's spelled S-H-E-E-T. Just in case you thought I was mulching with manure. I'm not. We're mulching with cardboard and we're sawdust. Right over here behind me you can see an area that I have covered with some large sheets of cardboard. Yeah, this area right here between the dragon fruit, the blueberries, and my new driveway was pretty much all up in weeds. Pretty much just like what you see right over there that I'm mowing. But it was even nastier weeds than those. It was pretty messy. And then of course I've been dumping my hibiscus stick mulching out here. And it's time that I got things reined under control. And I'm going to do it with a technique known as sheet mulching. Sheet mulching is pretty much where you will cover the ground with some sort of a material that hopefully is biodegradable. Paper products, cardboard. Here I have post-consumer cardboard from the hardware store. This stuff was, in between some great big loads of stuff they had there. It says nice large pieces are really easy to use. I've got a few small boxes there at the end where I ran out. Now, sometimes the small ones are nice for touching up spots. Ordinarily, if I was back in the mainland in California, I would usually cover this stuff with redwood compost. Here we don't have redwood compost. We do have mac nut compost. But this is a fairly small job. I've had enough of hauling trucks in and out of here for a while. And with the senior discount, the Ace compost over here at the hardware store is fairly cheap. And the good or bad part of it is that it's really crummy compost. Okay, it isn't really even composted for the most part. It's just raw sawdust, and the reason I like that is because I can use it to spawn mushrooms in if it's raw. So there we go. I put all the cardboard down first over here. Rather than have you all staring at my butt and elbows, wiggling around trying to get the cardboard worked in between stuff. You can see here where I've kind of cut out around the dragon fruit, cut out around the blueberries a bit, and brought the stuff in fairly close. Next step is to start to break the bags and spread the compost over the top. I honestly don't think I have enough bags here to finish this job. That's just what fit in the back of my car. Alrighty, here we go. Now, this would probably be a little bit easier if I didn't have all the stick mulch underneath there. Stick mulch kind of holds the cardboard up. When I do this, I have to be careful to make sure that I kind of pin the cardboard down well. So I'm going to use my foot. Like that. Start dumping on it. You can use sod staple or landscape staple to hold cardboard down, and then you don't have to cover it up with anything. You can also use rocks, boards, all holds the stuff down. In this case, I'm going to try to get enough compost on top of the cardboard to pin it down to the ground. That way, when the cardboard underneath finally rots away, the sawdust will integrate with the soil and I'll be able to plant directly through it. Well, I didn't quite make it. I'm going to need a few more bags. So I'll have to return to the hardware store tomorrow and finish this project. We got more than halfway. So I got about 2/3 of it. In the meantime, down there you'll see where I didn't finish. I have thrown rocks on the cardboard to keep that from coming up on me. By tomorrow I'll get enough compost across the rest of this that it'll hold it down. Then if we get ourselves a good rain, it's going to make paper mache out of that cardboard, glue everything right on down to the ground and start some decomposition. Once it gets really good and going to town, then I'm going to go ahead and spawn some wine cap mushrooms into this. So there you have it, sheet mulch. S-H-E-E-T. Yes, mulching sheets, not with sheet. Pretty simple stuff. Anything you can lay down on top of the ground that's biodegradable, pretty much paper or cardboard works well. Cardboard's best because you can walk all over it and it's pretty rigid, you know, and lasts quite a while. Even here in Puna's climate where it rains a lot, I can get a year or more out of a sheet of cardboard as a mulch here. That's pretty surprising, isn't it? Anyway, it turns into worm food after that, rots right into the soil and becomes organic matter. If there were staples left in it, well, that becomes an iron supplement, so whatever. I just try to keep all the strapping tape and scotch tape pulled off the stuff because that doesn't decompose. It lasts forever and blows all over later. As far as what you put over the top of it, oh gosh, you know, what's over the top of the sheet mulch really doesn't matter too much. Everybody has their own preferences. Definitely the one thing I could say about it is use something weed-free. You're going to get weeds coming in anyway. There is no point in, say, using your home compost. It's filled with tomato and melon seeds and stuff. Then you put the stuff down, you end up with a tomato farm. So something clean, sawdust, sawmill chips, composted sawdust, peat, not my best choice, but it would work. Here on the island, mac nut hull compost, good stuff. It's all sorts of things. But if you use an organic matter of some kind over the top of the cardboard, you're going to be able to plant right through it just like it was soil later on. It makes gardening so easy. Aloha, happy gardening, and don't let your sheet mulch hang loose.